Can you play football with your hand in a padded cast? I'm Dr. David Geier, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, and I provide education and commentary on all sorts of sports and exercise injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention for athletes and active people, probably much like yourself, so that you can stay healthy and perform your best. Now, I know people want to play sports. Without question, they want to get back as quickly as they can. It's true with exercise too. Even if somebody suffers a shoulder injury or a knee injury, they're dying to get back to what they want to do. But if you have an injury and you need to wear a brace or a sling or a cast, can you still play your sport? In today's Ask Dr. Geier video, I'm going to answer that very question for a hand injury about football. Jenn asks, I read that football typically can be played in a padded cast after surgery. What's the general recommendation for a non-surgical break in playing football? I'm praying it's the same, a cast and allowed to play. Thanks, Gridiron Mom. A very good nickname there. So the question then becomes, there's two components to whether somebody can play in a padded cast. First is really a matter of protecting whatever the bone is or the ligament or whatever the injury is. Let's just say for a second it's a fracture of the bones of one of the bones of the hand. If you need surgery and then wear a splint or cast on it after surgery, that makes sense. Or if you treat it non-surgically and it can heal in a cast, the question becomes, would playing in it potentially re-injure it? Because if there's a chance that you would re-injure it by playing, then no, even in a padded cast that wouldn't be good. For a non-surgical fracture, you would assume that the cast alone is enough to heal, to help it heal, but hopefully also enough to prevent it from getting re-injured. So yes, very much in theory, you can play in a padded cast. Always a good idea though to talk to the doctor, talk to the hand surgeon, make sure it's okay because there's a lot of variation from injury to injury. The other aspect of it, or another aspect of it, would be that it has to be padded to a certain thickness. And every state, every high school league or sports organization has rules about that, about the minimum thickness of the padding, because you don't want to hurt people with the cast, essentially using it as a weapon. Even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, that fiberglass is really hard and you could hurt somebody else. The last component really pertains to what your duty is on the field. If you're an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman, maybe a linebacker, even potentially a defensive back, you may be able to play in a padded cast because you don't need basically to grip the ball. But if you're a quarterback, if you're a running back or wide receiver, it would be next to impossible to play in a padded cast because you couldn't grip the ball. So what position you play makes a tremendous difference as well. Have you tried to play a sport in a padded cast? What was the injury and how did it go? I would love to hear your thoughts. So below this video, share your experience. I know I would love to hear it and hear how you did in a padded cast, but I bet viewers all over the world would be interested as well. Now, if you like videos like this and you want more information on sports and exercise injuries, injury treatments, and injury prevention, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the box on the upper right corner of the page. You'll get videos on topics to stay healthy and perform your best, delivered a couple times a week directly to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you know somebody that's trying to play football and wants to play in a padded cast, or maybe they have kids that do, please share this video with them. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you right here next time.